sweet onion. We got slow cooker, savory pot roast. We'll try that this time. Okay, next. Today we got russet potatoes. I'm probably just gonna wash these up. Maybe a quick peel. Maybe not. I'm not sure yet. Let me know what you guys do. Do you peel them or do you not? I don't mind dirty potatoes, but some people don't like the skins. So far we got slow cooker, pot roast, we got some meat. This is the brisket. Sweet onions, russet potatoes. Okay, carrots, potatoes, sweet onions, slow cooker seasoning. We'll try this, the first time for this. Happen to see it, we'll give it a shot. And then the meat. Meat's thawed out in the cooker. I got it set for 14 hours here on low. So really all we got to do is start cutting this up. We'll get to it. Almost forgot. Jalapeno slices. I'm gonna throw a little bit of this in there too. And Jesus, did you guys even see this? See the size of this carrot? Like, holy smokes. That's a big damn carrot. Jeez. All right. Let me get set up and I gotta start cutting up some of this. Okay, we put the seasoning on the meat. Now we're gonna cut up some vegetables. And I'm gonna look up some kind of recipe that might include an apple or two in there. Is that crazy to throw some apples in there? I don't know. Let me know. Anybody ever throw apples in a pot roast? It's a thought. It's a thought. All right, let me get to cleaning some potatoes. Be right back. Okay, we're back. I'm gonna do some peeling. Decided these potatoes are too dirty. So we gotta do it the old-fashioned way, right? Yep. This is the flat I have in here. It's great to buy the brisket because it really does cut up nice. So I'll just peel them in here. These potatoes last the whole time too. They stay pretty stiff. They don't get very mushy at the end. And the carrots. Now the onions, those basically disappear by the time this is done. But the carrots and the potatoes, they stay pretty stiff if you use fresh stuff. I mean, look at the size of that carrot. I think it's huge, right? It's huge. Not sure I've ever seen a carrot like that. Alright. Get through these taters. Some of this tough skin off. Maybe that's why they were lasting so long. I do cut them up though. We're heading into winter up here, so as you can tell, things are getting pretty slow in the New England area, especially when it gets dark at 4:20. You know what I mean? In the Pioneer Valley, so we don't see a full day. There we go. Have they invented a machine for this yet? I'm sure they have. Two more. Not perfect, but it'll do. I never liked shaving either. This feels a lot like shaving. Okay. Throw this out. Well, you know what? I can just go right into the carrots for it, can't I? Let's start with this monster. Let's peel this down a little bit. There we go. Easy enough. That's a big old carrot. I'll cut the ends off here in a second. Figure why I got the peeler, we'll do that. So, for the winter time, I think we're just going to be doing some trips around the state, be visiting some places. I'll try to get some content out there. I want to visit all the spots my buddy Dusty put the Christmas lights up at, so that'll be coming soon. I'm going to go Bright Nights in Springfield, see if they've changed that in the last 20 years. It's a long time since I've been up there. Okay, and then we got the onions. And then I'll just cut them up, but I need to clean this up a little bit. Okay, the fun. It's time for the fun part. They are sweet onions though, so I'm not sure how horrible this is going to be. What's everybody doing tonight? My buddy would say, what's the vibe? What's the vibe, dog? I like to start meals at 10 o'clock at night. That's my thing. Start them late, let them cook all night. Wake up wondering what that wonderful smell is. Then remember that you started all that before you went to bed. You can have stew for breakfast. These aren't half as bad as the other onions. I was wondering why I was crying. I couldn't stand it the last stew. I thought I was cutting up sweet onions, and I was not. I was actually cutting up just a regular yellow onion. Much nicer. These are sweet onions, so you don't cry. I mean, I suppose you could if you wanted to. But I'd rather not feel the burn. Okay. Now the meat has been over here on warm. Well, not warm. It's on low. That's going to go for 14 hours. I mean, minimum, really. It's at 9 o'clock now. So 12. Yeah, maybe 12 hours. Maybe we'll do 12. Whenever I wake up. I'll wake up and I'll just put it down on the low. And, eat it for breakfast. remember, I'm not a professional at all. Okay, so we went ahead and the onions down on the meat. There we go. Probably do the potatoes next. This is what we got so far. Let's do some potatoes. Right, usually just cut these right in half and then chop, chop. Pretty standard size, right? I don't go too little because we'll end up like mashed potatoes. We're not looking for mashed potatoes, right? We're looking for chunks. But it is about 9:15 here at night. It takes about half an hour at most to prep this up. And you can eat this for days. Well, the amount I'm cooking, you can. You don't have to cook this much, but more is better, more is cheaper. You buy bigger pieces of meat, you get a much cheaper price. We all know we need that. Some taters in there. I like to fill this thing right up. Fill it right up to the top. Potatoes in there. Let me get some carrots in there before we go any further with the potatoes. Definitely make sure we get lots of carrots in there. Unfortunately, the greens I had that I was going to use to put in here, they didn't make it. They didn't make it this stew day. So their expiration date had come and gone. So they're not going to make it to the pot tonight. But I keep coming back to that apple thing. And I wonder how exactly that would work out. What kind of flavors would I get in there? Would it be worth it, you know? Potatoes in there. Let me get some carrots in there before we go any further with the potatoes. Definitely make sure we get lots of carrots in there. Unfortunately, the greens I had that I was going to use to put in here, they didn't make it. They didn't make it this stew day. So their expiration date had come and gone. So they're not going to make it to the pot tonight. But I keep coming back to that apple thing. And I wonder how exactly that would work out. What kind of flavors would I get in there? Would it be worth it, you know? Carrot. I tried growing carrots one year and the little green part came up and that's it. Never got a carrot. I got sprout. Never got a carrot. Let's go in with the carrots. was gonna get a lot more carrots than I did, but I'm leaving them really chunky. That way they don't turn to mush, because this is gonna go for 14 hours, probably 12 in reality, right? All right, let's put that in there, and then we'll finish. I'll try to get the rest of these potatoes in there. Like I said, I was gonna put some Brussels sprouts and some broccoli in here, but neither one of it made it today, so it had to get thrown out and turned to liquid. It was gross, and I almost vomited all over the place. So, unless I can think of anything else in here, maybe an apple. I might give that a shot, believe it or not. If I got a little room on the top, I'm gonna grab a green apple. I think I'm gonna put a green apple on the top of this thing. See what we come up with here. Okay. Go here. I don't know. I might not have enough room, but I might. I'll tell you how. All right, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Clean an apple, right? The more you rub the apple, the shinier it gets. Take that out. Get a little device here. Lock her in place. Here, I should turn this up a little bit. All right, stick the apple on. You getting this? And here we go. How nice is that? Now I'll take this, put that on the side, we'll get rid of that. We'll get rid of this. Nice, right? The coolest little thing. And then we will take that apple right down the center with it. Spread it out, and then I'm going to throw this on top of this too. Top it with some apple pieces. Little surprise. All right, this is what we came up with. Happy little 13, 14-hour cook. Can even go 12. Put the apples on top, carrots, potatoes, meat, spices on the bottom. Quick, easy. And now I'm just gonna go sit down and relax. So, till next time.